Tuesday morning. Got a quality run workout this morning with the workout as a 20-minute warm-up into 10 by 1 minute of hill reps, straight into 2K at Ironman effort, and we repeat that twice. So 10 more hill reps, 2 more K at Ironman effort, and another 20-minute cool down.
Shape it up, get straight, go forward, move ahead.
Alright, hill reps are done. Straight into 2K at Ironman effort now.
Whip it good. When a good time turns around, you must whip it. You will never live it down unless you whip it. No one
Alright, workout's done. 2K at Ironman power, 10 hill reps, 2K at Ironman power, 10 hill reps. But it was actually in the opposite order to that, so that goes to show just how tired I am after that one. Oh, solid workout, and we'll probably be at 18 or 19K running total, so waste out in the morning. Definitely feels like it's a really good one for building up a bit of muscle endurance in the legs. Running at Ironman power after some pretty hard hill reps probably feels pretty similar to the back end of the Ironman marathon actually, or at least feels similar to running off the bike. So good way to get some simulation and training. But that'll do for this morning.
You must whip it before the cream sets out too long. You must whip it when something's going wrong. You must whip it. Now whip it into shape. Shape it up.
Tuesday afternoon, and we've got a simple workout for a simple man. 7 by 3 minutes at VO2 max. So we're going to do 300 watts, and we've got 3 minutes recovery between each. Probably be 90 minutes, maybe take it up to 2 hours if I'm feeling good for time. But otherwise, this will finish out our top end day. So we've had a top end run, top end swim, and now we get a good quality bike session to finish that off. All right, here we go. Alright, that's it. Pretty solid workout to end out a pretty solid day. Wednesday morning, back on the bike for a 2-hour aerobic ride. Alright, Thursday morning. This morning we've got 5 by 3K at a medium effort with 500 meters recovery between each. So going to do this one targeting probably 160 beats per minute, or roughly, I'm going to guess 310 watts on my power meter. So medium effort, you could also refer to that just as tempo. So workout pretty much is 5 by 3K at tempo with 500 meters easy in between. Should take us to roughly 20K total of running. Pretty solid run, 21K, 1 hour, 43 minutes. I think it was 4:56 per kilometre average. For the efforts, 5x3k between 155 to 160 beats per minute is how I was pacing them. So pretty solid way to start out the day. Thursday lunch, and we've just got a 2k easy swim, and really the sole purpose of this session is just to add in an extra swim through the week, because I do think frequency is more important than volume, especially for swimming, because it is so technique based. Alright, Thursday afternoon, we've got an hour 40 on the bike with 20 minutes at 220 watts into 3x12 minutes at threshold, so 250 watts for me. 3 minutes recovery between each, and that should finish out today. Alright, that's it. 3x12 minutes at 250 done. Pretty good threshold workout. Felt hard but controllable the whole way through, which is exactly how I think a threshold workout should feel. So that finishes out a pretty solid day. Friday morning, we're straight back on the bike for a 2-hour aerobic ride. Friday afternoon, we've got a pretty short swim because this afternoon we're heading up to Port Macquarie, but main set today is going to be 8 300s, doing it with pull and paddle, so some strength endurance work.
She's just the girl you want.
Saturday morning, we're back up in Port Macquarie, so back in the batting cage for the weekend, cruising out on the road bike. Gonna go for I think 3 or 4 hours, all super aerobic, super moderate, just some base miles. So we're just finishing up now, been a bit over 3 hours, nothing crazy today, just some good aerobic miles in the legs. Still a good fun weekend out on the Ironman Australia course. Alright, Monday morning, first workout of the week, and it's a lactate profile session. So we're going to get to see the results of this last aerobic block here. And look, I don't know what's going on with my eye this morning, but it is super swollen, so let's hope that doesn't affect the test. Alright, here we go, round 1, 6 minutes, 180 watts. Let's get into this test. And I do have to give a big shout out to HMG Direct, who've actually provided me with the lactate analyzer and strips. Certainly wouldn't be able to do all this without them, and they've given us a discount code which is available in the description if you do want to get into some lactate testing. Nice, good spike. Alright, so we'll call the test there. I'm pretty sure that that is above my threshold, or at least at my threshold. So the next part, quick rest, 30 seconds left actually, and then we've got a 5-minute all-out effort just to get a gauge my VO2 max. So this is gonna hurt. All right, here we go. That's the test done. Okay, so now that I can breathe again, I can give a bit of a wrap up, so pretty happy with that as a whole test. Don't know what the VO2 max was, and it's not super relevant to training at the moment, but still good to keep a gauge of that. But I think the main thing we were working on over the last block, which was the aerobic side of things, definitely seems like I've had a really good response around that first lactate threshold or aerobic threshold, or in layman's terms, I mean, basically I think I've just raised my zone 2 intensity, which is really good. For reference, like I remember in the lead up to Ironman Australia, I do 220 watt intervals, because that's what I was hoping to hold for the Ironman. And the lactate would be like 2.3, 2.5. And this morning, 220 watts, it's 1.6. So I
I think we've really found something that I respond to really well, which is lots of aerobic volume on the bike. So I think that's something that we'll keep in the program moving forwards, even if we do start to add in a lot more like threshold and VO2 workouts on the bike. But so far I think that's a really good start to this Ironman training phase.